To the side. Okay, everybody ready? Start this. Stop, Derek. All right, yeah. Meeting called to order at 7:00 p.m. Let's read our mission statement, please.
Our mission is to inspire and empower our students to reach their full potential through opportunities and experiences in a safe, diverse, and collaborative environment.
Ms. Dyroff, would you lead us to the pledge? Of course.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Anderson. Present. Trustee Baltowski, present. Trustee Dyroff. Present. Trustee Sterlini.
Present.
Trustee Stefanovic. Present. Trustee Wall.
Present.
Trustee Winley.
Present.
We have a quorum. Welcome, everybody. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts the January 21st, 2026 agenda as presented. A board member may request an item be removed from the consent agenda to superintendent's recommendations. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Winless, supported by trustee Anderson. Comments, questions? Roll call, please.
Trustee Anderson.
Yes.
Trustee Baltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff.
Yes.
Trustee Stefanovic. Yes. Trustee Wall.
Yes.
Trustee Winless.
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini.
Yes. Motion carries.
Sorry, we're just laughing because I'm used to doing roll call, and every time it's roll call, I keep trying to jump in front of you.
All right. Superintendent's reports.
Very good, thank you, and welcome everyone.
What did I miss?
Public comment.
Oh my gosh, I apologize, everybody. Holy cow. Do we have any public comment on agenda items? Agenda items? Is anyone? Going once, twice? All right. Now, Mr. Clark.
Very good, thank you. I have one item this evening, it's a very important item. January is School Board Recognition Month. I'd like to thank and congratulate our board for the work they do to support our staff, our students, and our community. And I'd like to take a minute to read a resolution. So this is from the Wayne County Regional Education Service Agency, Board of Education, Local School District Board of Education Recognition Resolution, January 2026. And it goes as such. Whereas the promise of education shapes the future of 43 communities across Wayne County and strengthens the prosperity of our state and nation. And the boards of education entrusted with the education of more than 260 students play an essential role in assuring excellence, equity, and opportunity for every student. And whereas these committed public servants give generously of their time and expertise in service to the students, families, educators, and communities of Wayne County, exercising thoughtful leadership in shaping policies, programs, and resources that ensure education excellence. And whereas local leaders, Wayne County School Board members, provide steadfast leadership and advocacy on behalf of students, working collaboratively with policymakers in Lansing and Washington, D.C. to advance educational priorities. And whereas understanding the critical importance of access, opportunity, equity, and excellence, Wayne County School Boards work diligently to advance student achievement, promote student well-being, and uphold safe, supportive, and inclusive learning environments. And whereas boards of education across Wayne County, through strategic partnerships with families, community organizations, local industries, and higher education institutions, have expanded opportunities, strengthened career pathways, and prepared students to excel in a complex and competitive global economy. And it goes on, whereas the mission of public education is to honor the diverse strengths and needs of all students, empowering them to become informed, engaged, and productive citizens in a dynamic, ever-changing world. And whereas the state of Michigan and the State Board of Education recognized January 2026 as School Board Recognition Month, acknowledging, celebrating, and honoring the commitment, vision, and resilience of school board members across the state. And whereas School Board Recognition Month celebrates the champions serving on Wayne County Boards of Education whose oversight of pre-K through 12th grade and beyond helps ensure that all students are prepared to excel in a global, connected, competitive society. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Wayne County Regional Education Service Agency Board of Education, in celebration of School Board Recognition Month, expresses its deep appreciation for the commitment, vision, and exemplary leadership of the Wayne County School Boards of Education. This was presented and adopted on the 17th day of December 2025 by the Wayne RESA Board of Education and signed by each of their board members. And I would like to add that I'm truly honored, and I know I speak for Scott as well, to work for this Board of Education. It's true that your commitment and the work that you do is above and beyond. I'll just use a little example. The packet of policies that we presented before in the month of December, which is already a very busy month, was, I mean, that had to take hours for you guys to go through. And I know you guys went through those. That's just a small example of the time, the work that no one sees beyond this board or beyond us sitting here that you guys do for our students. So we thank you. I thank you. And I know the citizens thank you. Some of the students made signs and have things in front of you. Also from the athletic department, a little gift from Brian Buchanan. And we have swag for you, but because of the snow that hit today, it didn't arrive. So we'll get that next week. So, okay. But thank you, and thank you. That's all I have.
All right. Certified staff appointments, exhibit number 2 in your packet. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts the following certified staff appointments. Avery Shelton, ECP teacher, Madison Elementary, effective December 15th, 2025. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Wall.
Support.
Supported by trustee Winless. Any questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Belkowski, yes. Trustee Gyro?
Yes.
Trustee Stefanovic?
Yes.
Trustee Wall?
Yes.
Trustee Winlet?
Yes.
Trustee Anderson?
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini?
Yes, motion carries. All right, confirmation of board committee membership, exhibit number 3. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts board members Ms. Sterlini. So how do we do this? Read this whole thing out? Go ahead.
I would like to be on the Building and Site Committee.
Okay. And I know Derek and Elise said also, anyone else want to be on that? All right. So I'm going to remove myself from it so the 3 of you can be on it. Does that sound good?
Thank you.
Yep. Oh. So we also need to choose a chair.
I would like to nominate Derek Wall.
I agree.
Good with that?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts board members Mary Beth Beltowski, Elise Stefanovic, Derek Wall, and Derek Wall as chairperson, along with community members Virginia Morgan and Pat Gretka for the Board of Education's Building and Site Committee for the remainder of 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Beltowski.
Support.
Supported by trustee Winless. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Gyro?
Yes.
Trustee Stefanovic?
Yes.
Trustee Wall?
Yes.
Trustee Winlet?
Yes.
Trustee Anderson?
Yes.
Trustee Belkowski, yes. Trustee Sterlini?
Yes, motion carries. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts board members. Well, we're looking at the policy committee here. Anyone open for the policy? I know Ms. Winless had said you wanted to be on the policy committee.
Yeah, I'd like to read.
Want to do policy? Okay. All right, so I will remove myself then from that. I'll let Mary Beth do that.
I'm sorry, were you on there? Because,
I was on it before.
oh,
No, I was on it before. That's all.
Last year.
Last year.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're
Are
fine.
you sure?
Yeah, yeah, fine. Yeah, because I have to be on finance, I have to be on, what else do I need to be on?
Reinstatement.
Does the president have to be on reinstatement?
No, you don't. So if you want to be on policy, that's fine.
You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So anyone else, policy? Okay, so it's going to be Ms. Dyroff, Mrs. Winless, and myself on policy. And then, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Did you say Ms. Windless yourself on policy?
Yep, and Dyroff.
Oh, you took
Mandy
yourself?
removed
Okay, 'cause
herself.
I was going to say, last I heard it was her.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, Mandy
I'm
removed
sorry.
herself.
No, I said for Tanya to be on it.
Yeah, Mary Beth. Who did I say? Mandy?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Oh, okay.
I nominate Mandy as chair.
I would agree to that. Yep, you're stuck with that, Mandy. Okay. We good? Okay. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts board members Mrs. Dyroff, Mrs. Winless, Ms. Sterlini, and Ms. Dyroff as chair, oh my gosh, as chairperson, along with community members Pat Gredka and Elise Howard for the Board of Education's Policy Committee. Alyssa Howard, thank you. Alyssa Howard for the Board of Education's Policy Committee for the remainder of 2026. I have a motion.
So moved.
Moved by trustee Wall.
Support.
Supported by trustee Winless. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Stevanovic. Yes. Trustee Wall.
Yes.
Trustee Winless.
Yes.
Trustee Anderson.
Yes.
Trustee Beltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff.
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini.
Yes, motion carries. Okay, next up is the finance. We have Mrs. Dyroff, and I would assume myself, and then Treasurer Wall for finance. You should be as treasurer. Anyone else? Really
If
can't.
someone else wants to, I can step back.
Good? Okay, and then I would nominate Derek as chair, since you're the treasurer. Okay? So it's going to be Mandy, myself, and Derek is chair. Okay. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts board members, this is throwing me off, Trustee Dyroff, Trustee Sterlini, and Trustee Wall as chairperson, along with community members. We don't have any community members. For the Board of Education's Finance Committee for the remainder of 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Beltowski.
Support.
Supported by trustee Anderson. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Wall.
Yes.
Trustee Winless.
Yes.
Trustee Anderson.
Yes.
Trustee Beltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff.
Yes.
Trustee Stevanovic. Yes. Trustee Sterlini.
Yes, motion carries. Reinstatement Committee. Do we have any?
I do.
Okay. We've got 4 people. Can we have 4 people on the, oh, we can't, can we?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So we have Ms. Anderson, Ms. Beltowski, Ms. Stevanovic, and Ms. You sure? Okay. All right. So we have Mrs. Anderson, Ms. Beltowski, and Mrs. Stevanovic.
No, Leslie can do it.
What?
Leslie can take it.
You're going to bow out and give it to Leslie? Sure?
Yep.
You're good? Okay.
She got it.
Okay. So let me write this. We've
Who's the
got,
chairperson?
oh, yes. Who would like to be chair for that?
I nominate Leslie.
Yeah, I felt that one coming.
That's also how I wrote it down already. In my packet.
Okay. So we have trustee Anderson. Okay. All right. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education accepts Mary Beth Beltowski and Wendy Anderson and Leslie Winless as chairperson. No, that's not right.
Yes.
And, okay, for the Board of Education's Reinstatement Committee for the remainder of 2026. We have a motion.
So moved.
Moved by trustee Winless.
Support.
Supported by trustee Stevanovic. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
You got a question?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had my head down.
I just want to say,
shouldn't.
last year, we didn't have one student for reinstatement. So
So what are you trying to say?
hopefully we'll have another year of, no payments.
Awesome. This one was written differently. That's what threw me off. Like,
Yeah.
some of them are different, so it's, I'm like, it's throwing me off. Just so you guys know, I'm not that. All right. We good? Okay. Roll call, please.
Trustee Winless.
Yes.
Trustee Anderson. Yes. Trustee Beltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff.
Yes.
Trustee Stevanovic. Yes. Trustee Wall.
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini.
Yes, motion carries. All right. Have fun, everyone. Those are fun. Okay. Approval of AHS band field trip, Perkins High School, 3714 Campbell Street, Sandusky, Ohio, and Cedar Point Amusement Park. Exhibit 4 in your packet. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education approves the Annapolis High School Band to attend the instrumental music performance and
Education.
adjudication on May 16, 2026 at Perkins High School and Cedar Point Amusement Park in Sandusky, Ohio. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Wall.
Support.
Supported by trustee Winless. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Anderson?
Yes.
Trustee Baltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff?
Yes.
Trustee Stevanovic?
Yes.
Trustee Wall?
Yes.
Trustee Winless?
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini?
Yes, motion carries. D, approval of AHS band field trip, Thurston High School, Redford, Michigan, exhibit number 5. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education approves the Annapolis High School Band to attend the MSBOA District 12 Band Festival/Band Adjudication, thank you, at Thurston High School in Redford, Michigan on March 12th and March 13th, 2026. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Beltowski, supported by trustee Winless. Question? Go ahead.
Just a quick comment. The reason why this is on is this MSBO moves at different schools, so instead of putting it on our list at the start of school year, they don't quite know where it's going to be, so that's why we do it separately.
Okay, all right. Anyone else? Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Baltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff?
Yes.
Trustee Stevanovic?
Yes.
Trustee Wall?
Yes.
Trustee Winless?
Yes.
Trustee Anderson?
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini?
Yes, motion carries. First reading of proposed revised and reissued board policies, exhibit number 6. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education approves the first reading and proposed new revised and reissued Neola board policies and bylaws as presented. Policy 3210, staff ethics. Policy 3242, professional growth responsibilities. Bylaw 0122, board powers. Policy 1420, school administration. Policy 3120, employment of professional staff. Policy 3130, assignment and transfer. Policy 3131, staff reductions/recall. Policy 3139, staff discipline. Policy 3140, termination and resignation. Policy 3142, probationary teachers. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by
Support.
trustee Anderson, supported by, was it trustee Dyer? Oh, I'm sorry, trustee Winless. I wrote it down, and I'm looking at you guys. Was it trustee Dyroff or Anderson?
Yes.
Dyroff? Okay. That was Dyroff. See. Okay, questions, comments? Roll call, please.
Trustee Dyroff?
Yes.
Trustee Stevanovic?
Yes.
Trustee Wall?
Yes.
Trustee Winless?
Yes.
Trustee Anderson?
Yes.
Trustee Baltowski, yes. Trustee Sterlini?
Yes, motion carries. Do we have any unfinished business? Anyone? Anyone? All right, any new business? Okay. District Points of Pride, Mr. Kleinhans.
Yes, so I just want to shout out congratulations to Director Mrs. Sonnenberger and her cast and crew of Matilda. Hopefully, if you had an opportunity to see the play, wonderful. They did a fantastic show. And what amazes me is the amount of dialogue, the dancing, and the singing of the songs that the cast and crew, and of course Mrs. Sonnenberger through her direction, that they go through. I mean, that was a long show, and it was just amazed at the amount of memorization and the coordination and the way it worked. So just very prideful of the show that they put on. So thank you, and
And
to all
can we give
those-
a special shout out to the actress who played the mom who injured herself
Yes.
Saturday night and then still performed Sunday on one foot?
Yes, on one leg, yes. So, yeah, that's the kind of dedication that these folks, these students put in. And I know there were volunteers that assisted, that's why I say folks, that helped with the sets and the plays. So just thank you to everyone involved. I also want to thank our building and grounds and our building engineers on the job that they did today. It was a very difficult day with the snow coming in late. And so they did the best that they could in getting things cleaned up. We had some spots that they couldn't quite get to before the cars got there, just because when the snow came in, but they really did, work hard to get as much cleaned up and everything that they could do. We are having an issue with salt, getting salt to put down. It's difficult across the state. So Pat Antonosian's been working on that. Pat's sitting right over here. And so she's making sure that the guys have everything that they need. And I am pretty sure we're going to need it moving forward. So we had a wind chill day the other day. We're anticipating Friday to have a similar wind chill, so we could struggle to have school on Friday, but we'll continue to monitor. The threshold for the county's around -20, but we're a little bit unique in that we're a walking district. So I look at everything before I make the decision how long it's going to be that cold. And we certainly don't want students out, when it is that cold and when it's dangerous. So we're a little bit unique from the county. And in our superintendent's call that we had, the Wayne Risa superintendent had indicated that we're all a little different in Wayne County. So we'll be watching the weather, and then snow coming in this weekend, and next week it's supposed to be as cold. So we'll kind of keep an eye on it to try to keep everyone safe. And then one final special thank you goes out to Scott and Sue for holding down the fort while I was out in Aruba. The very best comment when I called Mary Beth, the very best comment I received, she said, "Mark, there's a solution to this problem." And it was about the pipe zippers. And I said, "What is that, Mary Beth?" And she said, "Don't answer your phone." So, but they did a great job handling all the issues and taking care of everything. So I'm very appreciative, knowing that, I could be out and that these guys will hold down the fort. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Hope we bought you guys dinner.
Not yet, but I might have to. Yeah. Okay, thank you. That's it.
All right, thank you. All right, other business, since we just started board committees, we obviously don't have anything, and chair people will get a hold of your crew and get meetings on the agenda. All right, so next up is public comment number 2. Anyone wish to make public comments? Anyone?
Public comment.
Public comment number 2. Anyone would like to make public comments? So I'm going to remind everyone, when you come up, state your name, your affiliation, and then please refrain from using any specific name. Take it away, sir.
Anthony Young, affiliation.
School parents.
Parent of the of children in the district. So I'm here because I wanted to apologize about some of the comments that my son made a couple weeks ago. I want to offer an apology to everyone who was impacted by my son's comments a few weeks ago. To the staff, I'm sorry that my son's comments about your inappropriate and irresponsible actions offended you. I'm sorry that you care more about fighting a child's comments than you do about fighting for a child's safety. I'm sorry that the educators who were offended by those comments care more about appearance than integrity and accountability. I'm sorry that some of the teachers will rather condone and cover for their peers rather than listening to the heart of the students. I'm sorry that some of the teachers are excuse-ridden followers who talk more about their personal drama than educating and guiding these kids through the decisions they will face in the real world. To the board members, I'm sorry that some of you have to deal with the biased cowards sitting next to you on the board. I'm sorry that some of you feel that your years, relationships, and titles in this district give you the opening for biased lies, for baseless lies, racist behavior, or ignorant, unfounded decision-making. I'm sorry that it's been proven time and time again that some of you would not lift a finger to help those that don't look like you. I'm sorry that the skeletons buried in this district keep coming back and smacking you in the face, and some of you are too ignorant and or incompetent to take accountability for your irresponsible and biased comments and decisions. To the students, I'm sorry that you've been plagued with complacent adults dismissing your thoughts and feelings. I'm sorry that some of y'all didn't receive the support you knew you needed from those that were put in place to educate and embrace you. I'm sorry you felt you had to stop speaking on certain issues at school because people not listening was damaging your mental health. I'm sorry that some of the educators don't care enough to keep y'all the priority. To my son's parent that helps him. I'm sorry that you had to console my son when so-called educators banded together to punish him for speaking truth and standing up for himself and other students. To the cyber thugs, cowardly and misguided trolling followers who have chosen to speak on my family's name online or in our absence rather than having a calm and cool conversation with us, I'm sorry that you're too blind and ignorant to see the truth about some of the useless counselors, biased teachers, and some of the spineless administrators and board members that are supposed to support our children, but only choose to truly do so when the light is flashed in their faces. I'm sorry that you're too much of a coward to make your stupid and baseless comments to my face. I'm sorry that you choose to follow an ex-superintendent who lacks integrity, uses bias, racist, and bully tactics, and manipulation to keep her fading place in this district. I'm sorry that you think we're going away, but get over it, because we're not. I'm sorry that we will not be moved, shaken, bullied, manipulated, or silenced by anyone at any time. I'm sorry that we offended you all with truth, but I'd rather offend you with truth than subject these families to lies. I'm sorry that you lack common sense when you thought you could come from my gorgeous wife of 17 years and not deal with a lion coming to protect his lioness and his cubs. I'm sorry that you got me all the way messed up if you think I'm worried, afraid, or concerned about your plans, thoughts, or feelings pertaining to my family. I'm sorry that you forgot that me and mine are not to be messed with, but you're gonna learn today. With that being said, from my whole heart, I hope you all can accept my sincere apology. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Young. Anyone else? Name and affiliation, and again, please don't use names.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dr. Beatriz Lapin Solis, and I am the mother of an OW Best student. I want to actually thank you. I want to thank the board for having a great middle school. My daughter has actually had a great time here. I'm sorry that you had to listen to the previous comments. I think that it is a little bit of individualized experiences. I thank the teachers that are in this school. My daughter has had a great time. I haven't been faced with any of the things that were mentioned before. And I also want to say that there are also things that can affect a child. It's not just the teachers, it's the parents. So I just wanted to say that I want to thank you for.
I'm going to ask you to
Sure.
kind of watch what you say, because I don't want you specifically targeting parents.
No, I just wanted to say that that's the truth. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Talking about the parents. Girl.
Again, what you haven't been here.
Mrs. Young. Mrs. Young. State your name when you can.
Barbara Young, you know me. Okay to say signs are posted all around each school, but obviously they are only for certain people. When our kids seem to speak up about the things that go on in these buildings, they seem to catch so much backlash. After our son's comments here about things that he witnessed, he was walked out of school with 2 guards and the principal. It reminded me of Ruby Bridges, but reversed. He is not a criminal. He did not make threatening comments. He spoke his truth. The ditzy parent and the staff member here was not here to witness what he saw. They were not in that classroom. The only explanation that the teacher gave as to why he put my son out of his classroom was because he felt he was being watched and he was uncomfortable. That was the reason for most of the staff that day as to why they put my son out of school. Our son missed the day of education because people were in their feelings.
one of your parents and your educators felt that it was a good idea to get up here and call him a liar. They were not there again. They do not know him. They do not know these teachers like they think they do. I do not have a problem with teachers. Just because my son and my other children speak their truth, we do not have a problem with educators. I've said multiple times, I give a big up to teachers. I love teachers. My daughter is going to school to be an educator. Duh. There has been a teacher fired for his comments towards a student. You don't know it because I didn't get up here and tell it. And the board definitely didn't get up here and tell you. I bet you all wouldn't have thought a teacher was like that either. But it happened. You all were more concerned with the words my son used over what he said. You still have a problem if you remove the words. So remove the words and deal with the problem. The teacher that spoke should not be allowed to speak on our family. The IDEA Act was violated once what happened to my son. So since she brought that up, none of it's being followed. Services that go on in this district don't get followed. IEPs aren't being followed. So you want to talk about something? Let's talk about that. I'm still waiting on my son for IEP to be followed. So if you want to talk about stuff, let's talk about stuff that's really happening in the district. How about all these students that's been playing sports for all of these years that just suddenly quit? What's happening with the cheerleading squad? Nobody's really digging into that. What's going on, guys? So if you want to talk about something that's happening in the district, let's talk about the real problems. Dig in. What's happening? What's going on, guys?
Thank you, Mrs. Young. Anyone else for public comment? Anyone else? Okay. Seeing and hearing none. Next up, kudos. Do we have kudos? All right, we'll start with. Go.
I can start.
You want to start?
To Sarah Brandt from Carrie Hendricks, date 12/17/2025. Thank you for helping with organizing, delivering, and making sure all Polk students got books. You are such an important part of our staff, and we couldn't do what we do without your help. You're the best.
To Jennifer Spencer from Caleb Foster for her outstanding work and positive presence. She is always a pleasure to collaborate with and consistently goes above and beyond to ensure paperwork is completed accurately and on time. Jennifer's reliability and supportive attitude are truly appreciated.
To Allison Lefebvre from Carrie Hendricks, dated December 17th, 2025. Thank you so much for your hard work and for always going above and beyond for our students. The time and organization you put into making sure every student at Polk received books was truly amazing. They absolutely loved it. We are so grateful for all that you do.
Go.
To Shauna Siskoff from AHS-PBIS, dated December 19, 2025. For Ms. Siskoff has been a tremendous help with PBIS fundraising and events. She is greatly appreciated.
To Valerie Christopherson from the Polk staff, December 15th, 2025. Your welcoming nature that truly enhances our team culture. Thank you for helping create such an inviting atmosphere.
To Crystal Holiday, Sarah Isaac, Jessica Patterson from Don Lipinski, dated 12/19/25. Crystal, Sarah, and Jessica do a fantastic job as classroom and independent paras at Party. Not only are they great with the kids, they are very helpful and supportive of the classroom teachers. All three of them take their roles very seriously and they conduct themselves in a professional manner. In addition to their daily roles, I can always count on them to help train and assist our new paraprofessionals when they start at Party. They are always very helpful, informative, supportive, and willing to share their insight about their roles. This could be anything from the daily routine to how to complete logs and scatter plots. We are thankful that they are a part of the staff at Party. And then I got to Alex Bastian, Gwen Bennett, Chelsea Sandbrook from Don Lipinski, dated 12/19/25. When Party lost power, as the morning bell rang a couple weeks ago, I was at the board office. One simple phone call and Gwen had the staff organized and parents taking their students home. Alex and Chelsea were communicating to the teachers as parents returned to school to get their children. They also were getting them from the gym to the office. As I returned as I jumped into action without hesitation.
Okay, is that it? All right, so, thank you. All right. Adjournment. Be it so resolved that the Board of Education adjourns the meeting at 7:36 PM. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Winless.
Support.
Supported by trustee Beltowski. Roll call, please.
Trustee Stevanovic?
Yes.
Trustee Wall?
Yes.
Trustee Winless?
Yes.
Trustee Anderson?
Yes.
Trustee Beltowski, yes. Trustee Dyroff?
Yes.
Trustee Sterlini?
Yes, motion carries. Have a good night, everyone. Drive safe.
Yes, well.